If you read all of the legal pundits, all of the legal scholars today, there's not one that I see that said this is a case that should be brought or tried. It's a scam. It's a political witch hunt. It continues, and it continues forever.
Donald Trump became the first former US president to face a criminal trial. He appeared in a New York court on charges that he legally covered up a hush money payment to adult film star Stormy Daniels. So how will a conviction, if there is one at all, impact his bid to become president once again? We explain. The Republican presidential candidate's trial relates to an alleged $130,000 payment made to Daniels in October 2016 during the final weeks of his first presidential campaign. His then lawyer, Michael Cohen, paid the adult film star off in exchange for her silence about an alleged sexual encounter with Trump. In 2018, after initially denying any knowledge of the payment, Trump admitted to reimbursing Cohen for what he called a simple private transaction. The same year, however, Cohen pleaded guilty to a host of charges and testified that Trump and his company had falsely classified the purpose of the Daniels payment by labeling it as a legal expense. This led prosecutors to conclude that the money given to Daniels was an improper donation to the Trump campaign. The prosecution has charged Trump with 34 counts of felony for falsifying business records. He has pleaded not guilty to all charges. According to New York law, the maximum sentence for each charge is 4 years of imprisonment. First-time offenders, however, are treated more lightly, and it is rare for people with no criminal history to be sent to prison solely for the falsification of records. A fine, probation, or more likely home confinement are all the more likely punishments. There is no legal provision barring Trump from becoming president even if he is convicted. The United States Constitution sets very few eligibility criteria, like the president must be at least 35 years old and a natural-born citizen to have lived in the US for at least 14 years. In fact, in theory, Trump could even be sworn in from prison or home confinement if he were to win the election after being convicted and sentenced. Moreover, Trump has long leveraged the criminal cases against him to his advantage by saying he's part of a larger conspiracy. According to his campaign findings, he saw a surge in donations every time he was indicted.